you reckon if we swap the handles on the cab with our one, we could send our tractor back rather than this one? I just think they'll notice when they get inside and see the screen. They're coming to pick it up today, so I'm going to drop the discs off and give it a bit of a clean, I think. Take the strap off the front as well. Yellow trailer, yellow fast track, another yellow fast track, another yellow trailer, and a yellow truck. What is it? Yellow lorry, yellow, I can't say it. Yellow lorry, yellow lorry. Just noticed the radio says JCB in it. Right, let's get this part brake applied. Should be off now, shouldn't it? Why is it beeping at me? There we go. Don't know what that was. I think I missed a bit on top of the bonnet. Thousand spray on past there. There you go. And brake on. Looks pretty clean, I'd say. It matches the trailer now. See the wheels. Let's have a look at this truck. This is the famous wagon that everyone spotted with the ERF badge on it. But it's not actually an ERF. What a cool little plate. Name that truck. There's a clue. Trailer's smart though, isn't it? I think he washes that every day, don't you? Look at that sky now compared to yesterday. Got a little bit of wear on this agitator. See how it's pulled a hole out there? So we're just going to put a bolt in now with some washers on and weld it up. Save taking it completely apart.
The washer and the nut.
The washer and the nut. That's bolted up on there now, so we'll weld this round here and there. Sorry, round there and there, and that should work really. We've only got one field left to do. Typical. I think it did it last time we were on the last field. I think did something snap down here, or was it that? Well, I can't remember. Something broke, didn't it? Was it that? On the 7.8 Beast, got the tow strap on the back. Just going to recover Joe. He's delivering some sand to someone up the road on a class tractor, and he's got stuck. I'm guessing he's fell off the oil road. This used to be an old colliery. I'm guessing that's one of the old mine shaft vents. We built a big warehouse over there, which you can barely see from here, but you can see it from miles away. I think we're going to need four-wheel drive. Ready? Put it in bottom power shift. See? Let's try that now. Installed it. Oh. Times like this you need a cameraman. There's a beastie mulcher there on tracks. Shredding all what must have been like the old tree roots. They're all in windrows now by the looks of things for him to work along. Monster that. Looks like he's stuck again getting back up the hill. Like a bit where the oil road just turns to slop. I'm going to have to get past him and tow him. I think it's just going to get lower and lower every time he shunts. Bit of a tight squeeze now. Just going to get to his tractor on a lock so we don't set the steps off. Squeeze through past him, get in front of him again, and then tow him out. Not sure how well this is going to pull on slippy wet concrete, to be honest. Definitely not, is it? Just all four wheels are spinning. Needed two hands, but he had to sort of back up, and then we both had to take a run to get some momentum to pull it up, because this wasn't gripping on the concrete. So we're one of them kinetic recovery ropes, so they've come in good because you could have used your momentum then to sort of pull him up. Andrew's just about to start the last field now, so just needs 2 more bags, 1,200 kilos. So I'm just going to take him to the field for him, save him coming back to the yard while he finishes the one he's on. Scoop these out of here now, over the carriage, and then let them spin round. There we go. Watch the telephone cables, and then put them in that spreader. Typical, in it, car comes just when we want to fill the spreader up. Going green today. This is what's called a baited urea, so it's got a coating on the top. It's supposed to stop it volatilizing, make it last a bit longer, or not basically give off ammonia. From next year, that's all you're going to be allowed to spread after the 1st of April. Well, apart from ammonium nitrate, but you can't spread that in other countries, or you can't spread that in Ireland. It's pretty incredible to think these little tiny granules will increase the yield of this field by probably 60 to 70% if we didn't put it on. Sorry, I mean if we put it on, it'll increase the yield by 60 to 72%. If we didn't, it wouldn't yield at all. We mostly have the rainfall in the UK, and we mostly have the sunshine, so we've got to use every square bit of land as much as productive as we possibly can to feed everyone, really. You see that yellow mark there, then another one there, then another one every 72 metres. That's where the spread has been turning off too early. I don't know why it's done that, it's never done it before. Anyway, we've spread everything in the opposite direction now, so it'll even it up, but really that's been under applied. Dave's doing a bit of chipping, but I think the fuel filters need changing, because when it gets a big log and it seems to be stalling. So Rob's just took his dog to the vet. When he comes back, we'll get him to sort that out, I think. Jenkinsons have just turned up now with a load of poly halites. Remember when I went down the mine? This is a bulk load of what came out the mine for spreading later. Supposed to be putting some digestate on some grassland, but they're not very reliable, the people that bring the digestate, so we've been waiting too long now, so we're going to put urea on it. I think the Amazon man has been 2 Sturgates, loads of other bits of stuff. I knew I'd ordered a lot of stuff off Amazon over the bank holiday weekend, mainly stuff to childproof the house, including Sturgates and things and whatever. I totally forgot I'd said about biscuits, and I'm like completely overwhelmed. I've only opened the small boxes so far, but there's enough biscuits, I think, to make us all diabetic, and I've not even started on the big boxes. I actually cannot believe the generosity of people. There's just, I thought maybe 1 person, 2 people might send something. Not, well, all these people. I'm going to try and go through them now. There's another box here as well. Thank you everyone so much. The lads will be made up, but I'm going to have to ration them, otherwise they'll all be fat by May. But yeah, there's big boxes of biscuits. These are chocolate biscuits inside there. My favourite, Cadbury snacks. Amazing. So they're all the biscuits there. These are the people that sent us. We've got Matt Wielden, Brian Armstrong, Phil Mears, Nathan Wallace, Alexander Gray, David Elder, Will Durrant, Rachel Stanley, Mr. S.E. Fraser, Will Durrant again, James Harriet, is it? And S.E. Fraser. Now, I do actually think that there's a couple of boxes didn't have them gift receipts in, or whatever you'd call them. So apologies if I've not read your name out, but I'm going to put them as the outro so that people can see who sent stuff. But thank you so much, everyone. it was only a bit of a joke, really, and we couldn't. Well, you saw how much stuff was stacked up outside the door. But yeah, thanks again. Oh, look at them. Caramac. Oh, gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a few of these in here. And I'm going to take just one box out so that they don't eat them all in one day. Off now to Barrow Farmers Club, but I'm going to call on Charlotte and Roy on the way. Have a look at their farm and then Mini Merlot while I'm an hour north. See what's going on. Right, I've just called on the way at Dan Whittingham's and we're looking at what every farm should have. Its own tractor pulling track behind the yard. How amazing is that? Anyway, Dan's explaining that on the 13th of May, is it?
13th and 14th of May, we're having our first big tractor pulling event here. It's the first British points pull of the season.
So we're going to come up with the Xerion as well, because on the Sunday they're going to have a farm class for 300 horsepower plus, is it?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. 8 to 10 tractors and a 300 horsepower plus farm tractor class.
Yeah, so we're going to go and have a, this is his track, we're going to have a look at his puller now. Right, so we're in the workshop now where there's, is this Aftermath too?
This is Aftermath Unleashed, yeah.
Aftermath Unleashed, and there's Aftermath. That's the original Aftermath, isn't it?
Yeah.
With no engines, just...
No engines on at the minute.
Just a chassis. And how many horsepower's in that engine?
2,000 horsepower.
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's another one there.
6.
There's another over there.
7. 7. So that's like 7 2,000 horsepower engines. And how many can you fit on here at once? 5?
5. You can get, you will be able to run 5 on there, yeah.
5, Jesus Christ. So yeah, so they're just getting it obviously ready for in a few weeks' time. Oh look, there's one of them fire sticks.
Yeah.
No way. Buy them on my website. And then it's totally, is this carbon then or fiberglass?
Fiber, yeah.
What's the diff out of?
It's a Rockwell axle out of, you know, like old trucks or like
Yeah.
an old school bus.
Oh, like cut down and
Yeah, like real, yeah, shortened.
tyres are nuts, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. No way. So it's going to be ready soon then. And that this one's for sale.
Yeah, that one's for sale.
Does it come with any engines?
Yeah, it like, can either come rolling like that or come with 2 engines, just however somebody wants it.
So and you're going to be running, well, definitely that one and
Definitely that one.
13th of May.
13th and 14th of May, yeah.
There we go.
If we have time, we'll try and get this one on the track as well. If not, we'll just be with that one.
Yeah. Size that supercharger. It's massive. That's the supercharger there. So it's a bit like a turbo, but instead it's driven by a belt. So the more you rev it, the more air it forces in. And there's no turbo lag.
No.
What engine is it then?
It's a big block Chevy.
So is that what they put in like the Indy cars?
Yeah, like a drag car.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like it's like a top fuel drag engine basically.
No way. 2,000 horsepower each. Yeah, I didn't have time to call in on Charlotte and Roy. Might in the morning, so I said I'd call on Dan and have a look at the track and where they're going to have this tractor pull event on the 13th. If anyone's got any 300 horsepower tractors that they want to enter, get in touch with Dan as well, and then they're going to try and get a class for 300 horsepower plus. They didn't want like hundreds of tractors all the same size, because they've obviously got some real big stuff here as well. So if we got some 300 plus horsepower, that'd be good, and it was something to pull against the Xerion on the 936 and whatever else is up in this region. Just arrived at High Hume Farm Glamping pods. Anyway, the view, I know it's a miserable day, but the view is amazing. It's like proper far. And then if you look over that way, you can't see because it's a grey day, but you can see the Isle of Man across the sea. So these are the pods. Can you see them? I took my shoes off. This is the one I'm in. There's another one up there. Little barbecues outside, and there's some smaller ones over there as well. Anyway, I'll quickly show you inside. Big bed there. I think that might be a sofa bed, I'm not sure. Little kitchen, table, and then shower, bathroom, skylights as well. Stoke tomorrow morning. Them clouds have gone and you can see right across to show you. Anyway, just doing a quick NFU Zoom meeting now, just waiting for it to start. That is about it for today. Ian's going to do the birthday outro. Thanks again, everyone that sent the biscuits. Could not believe the generosity of people. Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow.
rainy one, so we're indoors. We have Alan McCann 64, Arthur Smith is 11, Jill Durban is 43, Roger Parry is 59, Finley Borrodale is 16, Rowan Matthews is 13, Owen McGilligoss is 11, Governor Kelly, happy birthday to you, and a very special happy birthday, Mike Ryan is 90 years of age. 31,677 pounds. Well done everyone, and happy birthday. Even if you're not on there, I don't hold a grudge, but I wish you'd help us fly that ambulance.